chilling, and today, Maul Shadow Lord. That's all we're really going to talk about. And of course, talking Star Wars, a lot of things pop up. But today, Sam Witwer, the Maul himself, especially with animation, getting the deep dive into his story, into Maul's lore. There's some things with even Dave Filoni talking about Maul Shadow Lord and how they've enhanced the storytelling on it. I can't wait, man. But John, how we doing this Sunday, bro?
We're good, man. We're doing good. It's a bright sunny day. We woke up today, so we're here. We're excited, and yeah, we're talking Maul, dude. And this is the show that we're extremely excited for. It's very anticipated on our side. It's gonna be good, man. I keep saying that, and that's like what I preface with it. It's like it's gonna be good.
Yeah. What is it? Four or 5 weeks from tomorrow, I believe.
Just about, yeah, just about,
Yeah.
man. We are like right there.
5 weeks. 5 weeks from tomorrow, guys. And we will have Maul Shadow Lord in front of us. That's gonna be absolutely insane. Just even looking at the background, I'm like, man, look how vicious Maul's looking.
Ugh.
You know, absolutely love it, man.
And the animation I think is gonna be, we Clone Wars season 7, Bad Batch, like it does characters very well. Like so
Yes.
we're gonna see a ruthless Maul that's done very well, that looks good. We're gonna see some like insane lightsaber usage. Dude, I'm like extreme. I'm getting antsy just talking about it.
I know, right? And that's the thing though, is like for everyone watching too, we want you guys to, get hype. There's some things in Star Wars that are better than others, of course, but for the most part, when you get a character like Maul, someone who was so sidelined in the first, in the first prequel movie in 5 minutes of screen time, and then he's just wiped away, falls down a reactor shaft and we have no idea what happens. He's dead, right?
Gone.
And yeah, nonetheless, he is definitely, very much alive. And his story, his comeback story is great. We know how it ends for him. And
Hmm.
I mean, there's so much in between time. I mean, Maul is one of those characters. He's one of them ones, like the kids say these days. He's one of them ones. So,
Well, and it's
yeah,
like,
man.
he's one of those few guys that makes it. He's like um like a legacy character. Like he's in the prequels, he's in the Clone Wars, he's in Rebels, he's in, like he transcends that time where it's like he's seen the rise of the Republic. Well, I mean, I guess the Republic was already a thing, but like, the high point of the Republic, the fall, it's like the Empire rise up. And it's like the dude's got a lot to go with. We saw him for like 3 minutes in Han Solo at the ending credits, and it's like, what do
Yeah.
we got going on, man?
Yeah. Where's bro been at, And God, just the trailer of Maul Shadow Lord. I mean, chat, if you guys haven't seen Maul Shadow Lord's trailer, I don't know what you're doing. I would show it here, but I don't know if we go too deep into it. I don't know if we'll get hit with anything if we show the
Probably
full
get
trailer or
demacked.
not. Yeah, but so yeah, go check that out. It's so good. And I also love how other creators have pointed out the fact that you get some of the Duel of the Fates sound bites. You get some of those like side paintings of Maul
Hmm.
fighting Obi-Wan in the Twin Sons episode, even flashbacks to the Phantom Menace. I mean, dude, Maul is one of them characters where it's his lore isn't expanded on enough. We know who Maul is. We know what he's been through. We know what he's more than likely going to go through. But the fact that he's getting his own show is insane. I feel like it's just like Boba Fett when we're like, oh my God, Boba Fett's getting his own show, and I feel like when you have characters to those calibers in Star Wars and it doesn't your expectations are high no matter what. So even with Maul Shadow Lord, my expectations are super high, but I know it's just gonna exceed that because you have Dave Filoni, you have Sam Witwer, like those two right there. If it's not George Lucas, this is what I want. This
I
is
was
just what
just
I
gonna
want.
say, like, between Filoni and Sam Witwer both being on the project and giving their
That's
insight,
dangerous.
having yeah, dude, having the animation that they used for these last couple projects, like, we were texting joking about it, but it's like I imagine Sam Witwer just walking around on set, just like talking to himself in a Maul voice, and everyone's just like, "Holy, oh my god!" But it's
You're
like,
like, God, this guy.
this guy's crazy, dude. But it's we get to see that, like, his emotion in that. So we're gonna get some deep monologues, dude.
Yeah. They're like, man, there goes Sam talking to himself again. I love it. I love seeing those interviews with Sam Witwer too, where he's just like doing some of the voice and like the sound bites and just little
Hmm.
bits and pieces, and it's like, yeah, bro, you are Maul,
Yeah,
1000%. So
And then we
Yeah,
see him on
dude.
different projects where it's like, he's giving intake on like this is why it would be done because he has this emotion, this background, and then you see like the directors and the writers, and they're like, oh, that's a good point. It's like
Yep.
this dude is like one of the few embodiments of a live actor kind of thing.
Oh yeah. And especially, I mean, even dipping out of Maul, if we go to Ahsoka season 2 and we end up seeing Sam Witwer as the son, you got to bring the
Hmm.
casual Star Wars fans up to speed with, the Mortis gods and go through
Yeah.
that way they don't have to go way back and watch, some Clone Wars and some Rebels to just understand, the Mortis gods. So getting a little, live action representation of that for maybe 5 to 10 minutes would be amazing.
Hmm.
We got to see Siege of Mandalore in live action, the Battle of Ryloth or Battle of Teth, whichever one was in Ahsoka, and it's just like, could you imagine getting the Mortis arc in live action? I feel like that's when we just kind of, it's like when you see it happening, you got to pause it real quick and be like,
Mm.
what am I about to watch?
It's like the
Like,
Leo meme, like the
yeah, it's like, I know this, but hold on, I can't take it yet. Hold on. Just you got to lock in first, but yeah. So I have found nobody. Don't tell anybody, but I found some exclusive sneak peeks at Maul Shadow Lord. We're gonna watch it real quick. Everybody, don't get your hopes up. This is for fun things only. But check this out. Don't tell nobody. This is Maul. This is the first 5 minutes of the episode.
you're dirty for that.
Yeah. So don't
You
tell
think
anybody, guys. Leave it there. Clip it.
when we see Maul and Vader fight each other, I'm gonna come back to this and be like, "You saw it here first, man."
Yep, y'all saw it here first. No, that my wife texted me this morning. She's just like, "You need to show this right at the beginning of the stream." I'm like, "Oh, I will." I'll be like, "Yeah,
Got it.
this is the first 5 minutes right here. It's leaked. You heard it here first."
Message received.
Oh, dude, I was actually crying watching that video because I'm like, "Damn, Maul's getting it," you know?
Dude, he's busting down.
Oh, great. Oh, I love it. All right, well, guys, let's go ahead and hit the chat like we do at the beginning of every stream. Let's see what everyone's talking about. Um, Skywalker and Ryan, as always. Happy Sunday. How was everyone?
Continuing to grind through those games, dude. Bless you.
Yeah, I know. Just watching him gives me anxiety because I'm like, bro, I had to YouTube how to beat this round.
He
So
popped
yeah,
open the map when I was watching one day, and it was like, oh my gosh, the map gives me anxiety.
yeah, that's how it is, man. It's good, Brandon
What's going
Baker.
on, dude?
How runners talking to Brandon Baker in the chat. Yep, Mall Shadow Lord, 5 weeks. 5 weeks from tomorrow, everybody. If you didn't hear that at the beginning, 5 weeks from tomorrow will be the debut of Mall Shadow Lord. Hello
Yeah,
there. Hope the
a lot of
Sunday
clips from
duo
that.
are doing well. Sorry, I couldn't read. But yes, a
I was
lot of clips.
waiting for you to finish them.
I was like, I think the emoji threw me off. I don't know what it was. Or this coffee's hitting already. One of the two. Um, who else we got? I'm trying to find everybody. Some new faces. What we got? What we got? What we got? What we got? I love how the chat always talks to each other in the chat as well. It's
Oh, I
amazing.
love it.
You guys are the best. I skipped
The
somebody.
mop
Where was
dates.
he at? Where was he at? Where was he at? Where was he at? Where was he at? There he is. Mr. Ian Woods in the building. What's up,
My
everybody? Good
boy.
morning from the Midwest.
Hmm,
Yes, sir. Me too.
that's my King Neptune right there.
Must be a chiseled young lad. Give me those mall updates. Life better with more mall in it. Absolutely. Oh yeah, this one right here. I saw this as we were skimming through earlier. Hope we see Maul versus Darth Vader fight, and Maul Shadow Lord will stay. Be a good show either way. Yeah, bro.
Hmm.
I think that's what the finale on May 4th. How Star Wars Day do you get? Then see Maul versus Darth Vader. That's
I keep saying
fan
it.
fan fictions, theories, all that. Maul versus Vader. I mean, I think in Legends it happens a time or two, but I don't know, bro. That's not canon. This is if we see it in
Yeah.
canon. This is where oh my god, insane.
I mean, I keep saying it, dude. If I see my boy Vader get walked again, I don't know how much more I can take. Like, You know, he's such an animal in canon or in like magazines, comics, everything, and then it's like I see him lose to Obi-Wan twice, and it's like, come
Yeah.
on, man,
You're like,
come
man, come
on.
on, not my guy. Limitless nerd. What's up? What's up? What's up? Surely they would be monologues, not monologues. I see myself. Yeah, you got it. Are you a
You
dad yet?
sly
You
dog.
got insane dad jokes, bro. I love them every
You
Sunday.
caught
Never.
me monologuing.
Look at this, MC Hammer. Are you kidding me? Maul C Hammer. Yeah, I love it. And when that actually happens in the show, then what? Uh-oh. Did I lose my train of thought? Where was this poked in at? Oh, is it the Maul clip? So
Couldn't tell
that's
you.
gonna happen in the first 2 minutes of Maul Shadow Lord. He's gonna walk out the tunnel and he's just gonna be dancing, and then we get into the story. It's lore accurate. Maul Shadow Dancer. I have 3 more missions for Survivor, and then I'm on to my next game. Hell yeah, dude.
Oh
You're
man,
almost
what are you gonna
there.
do with yourself?
The light is at the end of the tunnel. I know you see it, staring at it. It's awesome when you finish one of the Survivor games because it's like bittersweet in a way, but it's more sweet because you're like, God, dude, I just went through hell and back.
That was a banger, dude.
There we go. I locked in. Yeah, the dance. Yeah, that's the first 5 minutes. So be ready to see Maul dance. And if we don't see Maul dance, we just cancel Disney, right? But yeah, so everyone, let us know in the chat, how hype are you for Maul Shadow Lord on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the highest. How excited are we for Maul Shadow Lord? Me myself, I would say a 10. This is what I'm Mandalorian Grogu. It's coming out, of course, but look, this is the next thing right here. This is coming just a little over a month, and Darth Maul is getting an extended story. I am very much ready for this. So, yep, 10 for me. What you got,
And it's
John?
multiple weeks. It's multiple episodes. You know, like I'm really, oh
Two
man, people are gonna be,
episodes, 2 episodes a week.
yeah, man, but people are gonna be upset if there's some like what quote unquote filler episodes. Um, like, you
Yeah,
know, I'm gonna understand exposition 100%. Like I need to see the context of where we're at. Um, but I'm kind of expecting them to jump right into it. Like, here's the
yeah,
setup, like bang, you know, we're walking into it, action, action, action. I could hope,
yeah,
you know.
yeah, dude. That's where I stand with it too. I feel like there's just going to be so much extended lore and even more about Maul we don't even know, and
Hmm.
especially with Sam Witwer talking, I'm just so hyped, bro. I just don't see how this doesn't do well. But let me go ahead and pull up the article because the Hollow Files, Star Wars Holocron, they have plenty of good news for us. Go ahead and pull that up. Really, really cool article too. It's all chopped down on social media. I mean, you can look at Instagram and X, and you can see a lot of these kind of dumbed down. But the website here has a lot to talk about. It's kind of like more in depth. But yeah, we love Star Wars Holocron on this channel, so yeah, let's go ahead and look at what they got. So, Maul Shadow Lord. Sam Witwer has been talking a lot, reveals how Maul has changed in Maul Shadow Lord. That's what the title is. And I mean, look at our guy right
Look at
here.
that image. I know, dude, so menacing.
It's so he and we know that this is after he walks by Devon's little chamber. So when
Hmm.
she's locked up, he walks by and she's just like, Maul, it's like, oh, so you
Yeah.
know who this is, and he's just like, yes, come with me, I've
You
already
know,
been rejected, you
yeah.
don't reject me.
Well, and he's, you know, they know him and like the Inquisitors know of him after the fall of the, you know, after the whole thing. So it's like, you know, Maul would be known as one of those dudes who killed Qui-Gon Jinn, who was a, you know, like he would be known throughout the galaxy type of vibe.
Yeah, yeah, bro. It's gonna And I'm also just kind of like the Devon's master, like the turtle guy, like the Jedi.
Hmm.
I mean, it's been talked about a lot across the internet about how he's just not lasting. He's not going to be there long. And
Nah, done.
I think to set the tone, I think this is where Maul goes crazy. So I think Maul's going to be taking a lot of people out. We obviously
It's
see
like
some of
a
the the guards getting taken out. We know this is probably where Maroc dies. Maul
Hmm.
probably kills him, and then Morgan Elsbeth gets him, or maybe Maul like respected Maroc and was like, "I'll take you to Dathomir," and then maybe Morgan
Resurrect you.
Elsbeth, yeah, it's like you'll
Yeah.
be a good asset one day. Like that would be kind of dark, bro. Just knowing like in Ahsoka season 1, we see Maroc kind of. I mean, he's there, he's there. He's proud, but it's just like he's there because of Maul. Like that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, and you see that continue, like that's where it's like you continue to tie those lines because when we see Ahsoka, it's like where'd this dude come from? Like this
Yeah.
dude pops out of nowhere, and it's like okay, well then we get the backstory of what he was, who he was. That would be cool, yeah, absolutely. And then it's like, you know, kills him. And does he like drag his body? And he's like, we're go like come with like we're picking you up and resurrecting you, or like I give you the I don't know. I'm so with you on that.
Yeah, dude. There's so many things that could happen. Just thinking about it, man, it would be insane. Um, Yo, shout out Ron from Star Wars Jedi Chat. Welcome to the stream, brother.
Big
Thanks for
dog.
being here. Um, but yeah, anyone who's just joined the stream, let us know how hype you are for Maul Shadow Lord. 1 to 10, 10 being the highest. Let us know how hype you are. But yeah, let's go ahead and go down the article here. So right here, right off rip, this was one of the first posts from Star Wars Holocron on Instagram, and it says, "What were Maul's state of minds and motivations in Maul Shadow Lord?" So this right here, having played Maul for 15 years, Sam Witwer perhaps knows the Sith Lord turned crime lord better than anyone, and we just mentioned that at the beginning of the stream. Like, you don't want anyone else here except for Sam Witwer.
Hmm.
Dave Filoni, of course, cool, but you got to have Maul himself here, and that's who this is. So yeah,
The
him getting his
embodiment,
own
dude.
series. Oh,
Yeah,
so clean. And I mean, even the shot right here, dude.
it
Like
looks so
a,
nasty.
a star destroyer, and is this the Janix planet?
Hmm.
Yeah, dude. Like, good God, I never noticed the mountains back there. What it's beautiful landscape. Wow.
That's a killer painting.
Yeah. Oh my God, it looks. Yeah, it's so good. And then it looks like we
You know,
got some of the gunships too, floating behind. So that's gonna be cool to see Imperials using that.
yeah, and this is straight off that season 7. It's like the last time we
Yep.
saw Maul, he was flying out of that hangar, escaping from Ahsoka, and then dipped. So it's like,
Yeah.
we get hopefully, I think they said it's picking up straight from there. So it's like we get to see immediately what happens after. So it's like I'd almost recommend going back to watch that last 2 episodes or whatever, the Siege of
Hmm.
Mandalore, leading up to this show, because it's like, okay,
Ah,
everything's gonna pick
so
up
good.
straight from that.
Yeah, I think Sam, I don't know if it's at the end of this article or if it just came out kind of like on a side note yesterday, but there was some Star Wars news posts on Instagram saying that Sam Witwer did confirm that Maul Shadow Lord does pick up right after Clone Wars season 7. So that's going to be super nice to see. But yeah, right here we pick Sam Witwer explained that we pick up right after the Clone Wars, the Empire has taken over, and Maul's re reassessing everything. There were plans in
Mhm.
place that were supposed to insulate him from the changes when the Empire came to power, and a lot of the people that were supposed to be there for him were not. So getting back on his feet, the dust is clearing, and he's looking around at the Empire. The thing he and his master had been working on or working towards since he was an apprentice. And the thinking on Maul's side is this is what Palpatine had in mind. How do I feel about this? So imagine being Maul in episode 1 and thinking, like, oh, yeah, my master's in my ear talking about his end game, his ultimate plan. And it's just nothing of what Maul thought. I mean, of course, Maul was used, Dooku was
Mhm.
used, Anakin was even used. So could you imagine what Maul is feeling at this point in time? Insane.
But
Like this is where we get emotional with Maul. Like who would have ever thought that?
yeah, and we have the like he would know of the plans. Like, in episode 2, we have Dooku holding with the Geonosians like the plans to the Death Star. So it's like, that doesn't just happen overnight. So like that was a transition.
Mhm.
So it's like after Maul dies, like Dooku comes in, takes that apprentice spot, but it's like he had to have known about exactly what you said, like the end game of like there's gonna be a consolidation of power, the Republic's gonna fall, and then there's gonna be this super weapon that'll be used to, basically patrol the galaxy, police it more or less.
Yeah, dude. Like just to think like like how much did Maul know? And then of course seeing it come to light, even when he was telling Ahsoka in season 7, she almost couldn't even like she didn't believe Maul. And Maul's just like, you just have like no idea whatsoever, like what
Yeah. He
my
was like, "You're
master's
ignorant.
capable
You're
of.
ignorant."
For real. Um, I love Maroc. Excited to see more of the 11th brother too. Oh yeah, you know me
Hmm.
too. Them just naming him the Crow. I'm like, I'm in. Sign me up.
The
So we'll be
what?
getting that
Doubt
Funko
it.
Pop. Yeah, the Crow. Yup, mine. Um, Speaking of Funko Pop, actually, I was showing John before stream. This is a goated 2-pack right here. Do we think we'll see Gar Saxon and Maul Shadowlord? That would be a crazy drop. I mean,
Does,
R.I.P. Ray Stevenson. I don't know if they're gonna like dub his voice or find a new voice actor, but Gar Saxon could show up.
does he surrender? That's where he's saying we're being overrun, and Maul's like, "Die well, Mandalorian." It's like I don't remember. I
Yeah.
don't.
Uh, Dude, that's so funny you say that because I was watching this edit. It was like a Gar Saxon edit, and like, yeah, Maul was just like, "Die well, Mandalorian." It's just
I'm
like,
out.
"Oh, yep, bye."
Deuces.
Um, okay, so when you Google what happened to Gar Saxon after Clone Wars season 7, it says that he became the Imperial Viceroy and Governor of Mandalore.
Oh, that's right. He's in Rebels.
Yeah, and then yes,
Yeah. House Saxon is the ruling house on Mandalore after that. Yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah. Leading the Imperial Super Commandos to enforce Palpatine's rule. He served the
Hmm.
Empire brutally, suppressing Mandalorian resistance until he was killed by Ursa Wren in Star Wars Rebel after being defeated in a duel by Sabine Wren. Yeah. Damn. He kind of went out sad, man. I can't lie. You look at him, you're like, damn, this dude's badass. And of course, being a Mauldalorian, you got to have some type of weight. But
Yeah, this guy's
yeah,
got drip, dude. He can't be
yeah.
killed that easily.
Sabine's mom was like, "That's
Listen,
you watch Harry Potter, right? You
I've
seen
seen the
Harry
movies.
Potter?
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
seen him.
So that's
I
like when
think.
Ron's is it Ron's mom? I don't know if Lindsay's watching, but she'll roast me if I get it wrong. But I think Ron Weasley's mom kills Bellatrix, and she's like, "Leave my daughter alone," and then hits her with like the man. Someone in the chat help me out. I don't know if you guys seen
I
Harry
would say
Potter,
that's
but
out of my wheelhouse.
she she like does like a spell on her and she just gets wiped immediately. And it's like, yep, that's what happens when you mess with the fam. You're done. That's kind of like that's how I feel with Ursa Wren. She's like, leave my daughter alone, and then wipes him.
Rebels
I
was
love
good
it.
too, man. That was an
Rebels was
interesting
good.
arc. Yeah.
That yeah. Okay, there we go. Skywalker Ryan. Yeah, Ron's mom. That's what I thought. Yeah, she goes off on Bellatrix, dude. Um, yeah, dude. Oof. I'm excited. Yeah, it looks like the chat's really liking Maul Shadowlord. Um, April in the building. How you doing? Thank you for joining. The night Ben checking in. That's right. Hunt for Ben
Always love it.
Solo. The hunt for Ben Solo. Josh Damaro, if you see this, I don't know. You could be one of the 12 viewers right now. Green lights. The hunt for Ben Solo. Yep, there it is. There she is. You're correct, LL, and she calls her a bitch. That's right. Yes. Yeah. Leave my daughter alone, you bitch.
With
But
the emphasis, dude.
yeah, oh yeah, she lets her have it, and then she gets wiped. It's amazing. But yeah, enough with Harry Potter. Going forward, Witwer elaborated on Maul's new stance towards Palpatine. Now this is where things get interesting. Big bad Palpy, going after Maul once again. He's very angry at Palpatine. He understands that the guy in the root of his. He understands that this is the guy in the root of his suffering. And Maul Shadowlord, he sees it even clearer. Everywhere he looks in the Empire, he sees Palpatine's hand. If Maul is going to shake his fist at him, he has to believe that he's somehow superior to Palpatine, and if he's not, then he deserves everything that happened to him. So that, yeah.
Mm,
Do you think we'll
mm.
actually see Palpatine in this,
I could
or is it
see
going to
it
be
being
like the
like,
Bad Batch?
no, if we see him, I don't think it's gonna be full clips, but I could see a small 30-second cameo where, like, if we're talking about end of the season, someone sending Vader out to fight this guy. It's Palpatine's like, I'm sick of this nuisance. Like, I'm sick of this thing disrupting my logistics, my plans, what I have going on different planets and things like that. Like, someone. So I feel like if we see him, that's where it would be. It's like we see him, he gives the order to get rid of Maul, and then like that's it. Because
Yeah.
he's already fought
Yeah.
Maul. Like I feel he's already fought him. He's tortured him. It's like I feel like he's just like I'm sick of this guy, man.
Yeah. Do you think Palpatine back
Like
on
how do you keep coming
Mandalore was
back?
like, yeah, he's like, should I have killed him? Like, should I have just ended him so he'd leave me the fuck alone?
Yeah, dude. Like God, rat.
Leave me alone. Um, yeah, so I believe this is Root cast, maybe. Taken out, looks like a droid
Mm.
of some sort. Seeing her back's gonna be dope. And it also has been revealed that she is like the right hand woman for him. Like she's
Is
gonna be
is that a droid?
supreme
Because
Maul
it's got
loyalist.
like a sword on his leg.
Yeah, yeah, it does have something. It's definitely got a little droid
Little.
legs for sure. Maybe is it like an enhanced BD1 maybe or a B1 battle droid? Does it say in the description? Nope, it just says Root cast and yep, cool. Oh yeah, here we go. Root cast is his first lieutenant, and their relationship is interesting because Maul actually listens to her. Whitworth said he learned that people have valuable points of view, and that, unlike Palpatine, he needs to hear bad news sometimes. So he's figuring out what it really means to be a Shadow Lord. So that's
Well, and
cool. Bringing in,
she was in that group when he was like die well. Like she was one of those Mandalorians that was left. So it'll be interesting to see how that relationship converges, where it's like you left us to die, and it's like, yeah, what about it? Mm.
yeah, dude. Yeah, this is a good point too, dude. There's always been that rumor. Please be the armorer.
Mhm. I
See,
feel like the armor is so like I don't know, like so like calm and tranquil. Like she's very thought process based, where it's like from what we've seen from I mean maybe it changes in this series, but like what we've seen in the past from Brooke, it's like she's kind of like a shoot first, ask questions later kind of person.
yeah, that's the thing. Maybe something so traumatic happens to her in this series to where it's like, ah, that is the armor. So that would be kind of cool. And I don't know, dude. Even people think with the Mandalorian and Grogu, this is going to be like the end of the Mandalorian and Grogu. We won't see any more Mandalorian, none of that, unless it's in like other projects. So
Mhm.
who knows, man? Maybe it's just maybe the armor is just the armor, but I would like for it to be Rook cast. I think that'd be cool. She's dope, dude. Rook's dope.
She so let's say she's like 20, give or take, during the fall of Mandalore, like 22.
Okay.
So like, Fall of Mandalore happens. She's the armor is in the Mandalore, and that's like how many years after the fall of the Empire?
It's set 6, 7, 8 years after
And the
Return of the Jedi.
Empire lasted like 20 some years. So it's like she would be if she was the armorer, she'd be like late
45-ish.
50s.
Yeah,
I'm thinking
45-ish,
like yeah, a little
50s.
bit older. So it's like I could see it in the aspect where it's like she's not really trying to get involved and engage. Like, we don't really see her fighting until the end. And it's like she just uses the hammer to like
Yeah.
to smack that dude.
She's like, I used to whoop ass, and now I just have
Yeah.
this hammer. That's all I need.
I just build
So
stuff.
yeah, for real. Like this is my life now. Like that'd be kind of cool. Maybe she sees like, the what she stood for with her Mandalorian ways and the family. She's just like, that was wrong. I need to give back
Hmm.
more. So
Well, that didn't work out.
yeah, for real. People in Star Wars change, we see it many times. So it could definitely happen. So yeah.
Hux was the
Um
mole, remember?
yeah, yeah, use the spy. I'm the spy. It's like, oh yeah, were you? Were you, Hux? Um, so there's a quote here, and it says that this show is bad guys versus worse guys, and Maul's on the bad guy side of that equation. So it's like,
I love
who
that.
who's worse? Who's worse? Who's worse than Maul? Would it
The
be
Empire.
Palpatine? Is it Palpatine?
The Empire. Because they are ruthless in no regards, where Maul's ruthlessness is like targeted. Like Maul's like, I'm
Mm,
gonna take over the underground, like Palpatine's like, I'm gonna make every person's life miserable.
hmm Yeah, I. This is probably one of the bigger things too that I've seen. It's Maul kind of having like a different look at the Jedi. So Sam Witwer says, "Boy, we could use a Jedi Knight or two." Or yeah, for Maul. So we know what happens, and the Phantom Menace, we know Maul probably just doesn't like Jedi whatsoever. It's probably just not a thing on his list, right? Ends up taking out a Jedi and then ends up getting mopped by a Jedi. And this won't be
Hmm.
the only time he gets mopped by said Jedi. You know, Obi-Wan's the GOAT. So um, he was trained to use hate and destroy the Jedi without ever questioning it. And Sam Witwer also says now he's looking at the galaxy going, boy, we could use a Jedi Knight or two. And at least with the Jedi, you knew where they stood. There's something to respect there. This Empire, he sees no value there, just the naked grab for influence, power, and money. Principles are gone. And he looks at that with a certain level of distaste. So there's no reasoning with the Empire. So that
Yeah.
would be that's going to be cool to see the Devon character and her master.
Hmm.
Maybe Maul teams up with them until maybe the master's just like, hey, no, I know who you are. Like maybe he's like, I grew up with Qui-Gon Jinn. You killed him. You know, like that would
Hmm.
be dope. You know, just like getting
Or
some
the
name
master
drops in there.
dying and being like, you got to go with him. Like
Yeah,
you got to go with Maul to fit, like to continue your training. Because it's like
that that would be
as we
nuts.
see, like the worst of the two evils would not be Maul. It would be going to be an Inquisitor. So like that would be like, you see that aspect, and it's like, Maul at this point, it's like, we see him in Rebels. He takes Ezra under his wing to be an apprentice. Like,
Hmm.
sure, it's more of a dark side affiliated. But it's you have like you're probably sitting there as Maul, and he's like, damn, what happened to the Jedi is the same thing that happened to me. Like
Yeah,
Palpatine manipulated him, threw him under the rug, got rid of him, and then exterminated him. Basically, he's like, he tried to do that to me. He tortured me. He tried to kill me. Like maybe at least, yeah, at least they had a principle. The Empire is just corrupt.
yeah, yeah, dude. And even on the other side of things, you really see that in Andor. So going forward, I mean, seeing it from Maul's point of view is going to be even crazier. And I'm really hoping these episodes are like 45 minutes. I'm just hoping because
Hmm.
they like to do that thing where it's 35-minute episodes. Like, man, make these 10 minutes longer, please.
Well,
Because the
it's
first
like
go ahead.
no, go for it. No, keep going.
I was gonna say the first two episodes, it's gonna end on an insane cliffhanger, and it's like you gotta wait a week,
Hmm.
and then once next week comes around, you're like, oh, okay, that was short lived, and then now you're furthering the story. So, yeah,
Yeah,
that's all I had to say.
yeah, I lost it. So we're good.
um, another cool thing here is Savage Opress's role in Maul Shadow Lord. So we know he went from like goat status, like swole Savage Opress. Now he's skinny Savage Opress. He died unfortunately.
Oh, I
So
was gonna say, yeah, he's done so.
yeah, he's done.
But that lasting
Um,
impact, it's like, that was his guy for that
yep.
arc.
And it's cool. I know somewhere in here he's going to talk about how he felt. Yep, there it is. Perfect. So what I read first was, that Maul has this guilt and Savage's death weighing in on him, knowing that he failed him. He failed his first apprentice, basically. Um, so Sam Witwer also says, you don't dare bring this character back unless there's something interesting to say. So, with that being said, Sam Witwer goes on to say he's exploring who he is and also thinking about his brother Savage Opressed, his first apprentice and family. Did he treat him as well as he should have? Probably not. Considering how loyal Savage was, no. But now that he's finally assessing that and realizing he failed him, so it's cool that Maul is like kind of maturing in a way and taking action, taking fault, something very, very unlike the Sith that he was, brought up by. So Maul
Well,
is
and
growing up.
that could be one of those cameos that we see where it's like whether it's in his mind and it's like he sees a moment with him and Savage, or it's on Dathomir and he's performing some ritual would be dope. And we see the green mist and Savage appear, and it's like kind of
Oh
giving
yeah,
him the
dude.
like you can move on, like it wasn't your fault, blah 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 blah. Like that would be granting almost like a closure to a character like Maul would be in some aspect would be cool.
Oh yeah, dude. That would be so cool. And it's when I go back and watch like Clone Wars, like Savage Press, when I first like seen him and heard about him, I'm like, get this guy out of here. This is not Darth Maul. This is just Yellow Maul. I'm not with this. But you
He's a
you feel
phony.
you feel for him, man. And like him and Maul's connection is so cool. And I always feel so bad, when Palpatine takes out Savage and he's just like, brother, like talking to
Yeah,
Maul.
I
I'm like,
wasn't strong enough.
damn. Ah,
And
my
Palpatine's just in the
heart.
back cackling.
Yeah,
Scumbag.
just God, Palpatine sucks, man. Um, but yeah, so that's gonna be really cool to see how Savage Press even plays into the story. So take if Maul takes in Devon slash Devon into consideration to be like his next apprentice, things are gonna be different. And also, with it being a female character, does he kind of show even a lighter side to Devon slash Devon? So that could be another cool thing. You know, Maul's grown up a little bit, but he wants to do things differently and make sure that when he strikes, it's like for a purpose. So you got to
Mhm.
be tactical against the Empire. We know that. You know, it's just insane how the
Especially as a
Rebel
Force user,
Alliance.
dude.
Yeah, dude, the Rebel Alliance, they didn't have the Force. You know, other than Luke and Leia, but
Yeah.
the Maul. He knows
But
both sides.
you know what happens anytime a Force user gets brought up in post, or newly established empire. It's like you're gonna get an Inquisitor, and depending on how priority you are, you get Vader. So that's where it's like
Yeah.
that's where we're gonna see the working up the ranks where it's like, all right, bro, he's wiped like 4 Inquisitors. Like, you gotta go deal with this.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what's gonna be insane. And plus, for an emotional stake, I do think that this Devon slash Devon character is probably gonna make it underneath Maul. But I think at the end, if Vader does come to fight Maul and take him out, I feel like she is gonna get taken out by Vader. That's how Maul gets away.
That's what I think is that's where I'm putting my dollar bill on, is that I think it gets to that point where it's like, Vader has that confrontation, Devon steps out to make like a some type of assistance, and then it's Vader, so he doesn't care. So he just like mops her like easily, and then it's like a an eye-opening thing for Maul. Maybe like, that snaps him again, and it's like he has a insane fight scene or something like that and gets away, but it's like I don't think she makes it out of the series.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either, man. And it's rough. I mean, who can make it out the series? I mean, we know Maul does, but Rook
That's it.
Cass, does she yeah, does she end up getting wiped too? I mean,
Die
I don't
well
know, man.
again.
Yeah. Sorry, I left you before I'm leaving your ass again.
Yeah, what did you expect?
Yeah. This is also a really cool kind of way to wrap it up with how Filoni and Sam Witwer feel about this is in quote, it's strange, emotional, and absolutely Star Wars. So that's music to my ears, hearing that it is Star Wars. That's awesome. But being emotional and strange is also just like, okay. I see what you guys are doing here.
I think that's where Sam Witwer plays into the role. It's like he's the emotion. Like we are gonna
Yeah.
see like unfiltered Maul, and it's gonna be like again him in a sound booth just going crazy, dude. And so like that's where it's like, we're gonna see so many different depths of Maul where it's like anger, calm, concise, like a tactician. It's just gonna be, oh, dude. Again, get Nancy.
Yeah. It's gonna be nice. I'm gonna pull up a little piece of the trailer here actually that I really think is so cool. Um yeah, so guys, what are we thinking? Maul Shadow Lord, how hype? I mean, even just after reading some of those things in that article, like I mean, how what are we thinking? Like it has me thinking more so like Maul is a character that could be underrated to most fans. I mean, I think he's pretty even right now. But I think this is gonna enhance his overall story to where it's like, oh no, like Maul is like one of the best Star Wars characters like written. He was literally set up to fail. And Palpatine knew that. And like maybe even Mother Talzin knew that, that if he was to leave and not stay under her arm, he's probably just not gonna have the best life. And like that shit's sad, man. Are you kidding me? Ah.
Well, and you know what? It gives the opportunity to people who didn't watch the Clone Wars, where it's like, a lot of people, a lot of Star. I'm not gonna say a lot of Star Wars fans, but it's a very, it's a more niche group of people who watch the animated series all the way through the 7 series or 7 seasons. And it's like,
hmm
if you missed that, you didn't see the Maul arc. If you didn't watch Rebels, you missed that Maul arc. So it's like, okay, here's your opportunity to really see who this character is, and it's like not having to go through. a whole bunch of seasons to find out bits and pieces, you know.
Yeah, no, facts. Makes it kills me, man. It kills me. Um, let's go ahead and hit this real quick. Look at Maul just sitting here. Got the lightsaber on the side, and that is Asajj Ventress's lightsaber. Wasn't that pointed out?
Mm-hmm.
The one on the side there.
See things from a new perspective.
Is this
Vader, good lord. Maul hallway scene. It's a Maulway scene. Don't
Yep.
get wiped. Don't get wiped.
Insert the clip of the Venator.
For real. Ah, dude. Like, this is such vibes. And I mean, even Ryan noticed or pointed that out at the beginning, Maul drinking his tea. That's what's gonna happen. Does Maul go Zen mode? Like, does he just pull
gives
out
me
the
like
tea?
You two
he
look
gives
more
me
closely.
a samurai Ronin vibe. Like
Yeah.
that's where I'm at with him at the series.
Yes. I mean, God, dude, look at this. It's beautiful. And
Look
I
at the
love
image they
how
used on the wanted poster, dude. That is like if it was your wanted picture, that would go so hard.
you're like, yeah, I'm wanted by so many top dogs out there, and it's just like, nah,
He
I got
saw
my
them
hood
about
on
to snap that pic on. He popped that up and was like, let me drip out real quick.
for real. No face, no case. You ain't finding me. Hood on. I'm ready. Dude, that top right corner, tell me that's not Omega.
Rekka.
Rika. Tick. Where's Tick at? Where's Maul? Where's Maul?
Oh, rip.
That's crazy. I'm so sad now. Yeah, like, look, you kidding me, dude? This guy right here really thought he had a chance. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Look at him. He's like, yeah, we'll make it out here,
Offer
right?
you an opportunity.
April 6th. Yeah, might be one of the toughest shots of all time in Star Wars animation. Just listen to the lightsaber real quick, guys. Just listen. I love it.
Him going crazy in the sound booth, I'm telling you.
Scorsese, absolute cinema. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And here's that clip from earlier too, guys, or the still from earlier. This is Maul after seeing Devin.
Maul?
Goat status. Bro's locked in. He's like, my apprentice? My next apprentice? Are you kidding me?
Why are you behind a cell?
Yeah, what they do to you? Huh? Excuse me? Excuse me? What do we got? Okay. Had to make sure the chat was still live for this masterpiece. Creators of the Clone Wars. That's how you know we're feasting. And there's that other shot from earlier.
I'm gonna get that framed.
That's
Like
beautiful,
that shot
dude.
right there. They're gonna sell it at Disneyland, and I'm gonna buy it. Sadly,
You're like, give Disney more money. Damn it. I never noticed the mountains back there. That was something. I mean, I've seen this trailer a few times, but I never noticed the mountains. And I'm like, damn, man, that looks dope.
Yeah, that's hard, dude.
We have all been made to suffer. We survive. But
Give me that. Give me
This-
that.
Look at this guy. Like, hold on.
do not live.
Like, tell me this guy's not getting pushed like moment one. Like, look how cool he is, but they're just throwing him out right away.
Maul's like, this is who you got me dealing with. This is my episode 1 fight.
You're like, for real? Nah. What's a Maulway scene without a little? Hold on, I gotta slow this down.
How do you look at that and be like, yeah, I'm gonna go after that guy.
Yeah, right. The hologram of him.
Yeah,
Like,
put the
stop.
fries in the bag, bro.
It's like, bro, come on, put my nuggets in the bag, man.
Yeah,
Look
come
at
on,
this.
man.
Look at this. And then goodbye. Sheesh.
And
There's
I love
Icarus right there.
the lightsaber burn still showing up.
Oh yeah. It's so good, dude. It's like, how do they execute this on? Oh, I never noticed that was the.
Yeah, the homeboy.
I need to start watching trailers in slow motion.
From
The way they
Tales
jump
of.
down. Oh yeah, dude.
They're still using the Republic gunship. I love that.
That's so sick. It's like, who would have, if we watched Attack of the Clones, knowing one day that the Republic gunships are going to be used to like transport Inquisitors?
Or that the Venator
Shit.
would destroy Camino.
Oh, dude. I think that was the first time in the Bad Batch where I was just like, I'm sick to my stomach.
Yeah, cooked. Chat.
And that's where I was like, you know what? If Rampart is a real person, he's catching these hands. I hated Rampart.
Yeah,
I
dude,
hated Rampart.
He was an awful character, man. I mean, yeah, he was a good villain.
It's horrible, dude. Yeah, Marak is definitely getting like, are you kidding me?
Business, dude. He's getting 2-day shipping, man.
He's getting that Amazon Prime.
Yeah, man. Like, it's gonna be quick.
Oh yeah, no shot.
Oh, my lightsabers can spin. Yeah, whatever, bro.
It's like, cool, fly away then, bro. Look, he tells him, Emperor wants you dead. Maul's like, oh, word. He's like, you got to get. You're getting it right now.
He's wanted me dead for 20 years, bro.
Dude, I don't know, man. Maul's too tough. Look at him. Hooded Maul, it might be all time. Hooded Maul might be all time.
Dun, 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 dun.
I hear it. I always hear it in my head every time I see Maul with the hood on.
Oh my god, that was cool.
Yeah. Swipe, 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 swipe. Guy. Bye. 3-piece combo. Please hit me with a side of fries as well, please.
You ever been 3-pieced before, dog?
Look at bro, Marak's getting that work this entire trailer. And
he's fighting other guys. He's so unbothered by the guy.
Yeah, it's like, you're an Inquisitor, bro. Are you kidding me?
Cooked.
Dude, and see, is that Marak that got hit right there?
Seems like it.
Because they changed the POV. Does Marak have shoulder pads on? Oh yeah, yep, he does. So they straight up show Marak get slapped down.
So that's where it's like we see they're gonna show us the obvious death, and then it's like, where does the anticipation for him coming back come from? Now I'm dragging that body if I'm Maul. Like, you're coming with me, dog.
That hallway right behind Maul, he's just dragging him by his foot, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm taking you to Dathomir."
What if he put the essence of Savage into Marak?
Could that happen?
He's like, I got something to do with you, and he like brings him back to Dathomir, like finds some type of. I mean, I don't know the physics behind the Dathomir magic, but it's like, what if he were to like put Savage back into him, like the ghost or whatever, like a green spirit, and then takes over the body, and then we see it in Ahsoka where it's like, he gets worked, and then the green spirit or the green gas just like.
Bro, hold on. You got the wheels turning for me. So what if
I'm on one right now, dog.
What if Maul pulls Marak, takes him to Dathomir, gets him juiced back up, sends Marak back to the Empire to wipe some of them out, or uses Marak kind of as his little like sidekick to help him fight others, because
we have to go our separate ways type of vibe.
Yeah, and then he ends up working with Morgan Elsbeth, who's a Night Sister from Dathomir. So that's how she gets a hold of him. She gets into contact with Balin and Shin, who have, similar ideologies. And that's how Marak's in the picture.
Yep.
Because how would Marak not go back to the Inquisitors?
And how do you create an Inquisitor of Dathomir magic and not have him and not have the Empire know about it? Like, it wouldn't come from them. They don't have the ability to do that. That's not Palpatine magic. So that's specifically Dathomir's type of stuff.
Yeah. So we're talking, a year after Clone Wars Season 7. So this is like, year 1 of the Empire. So 19 years plus 19 years plus 7, so it's like 25 years, and then now we have Maul or Maroc.
But it's
I
like
don't know.
if he's just like a ghost type of vibe, then it's like age is not really a construct, you know?
Yeah, so like they've just not been.
You're just there until you get killed, and then your spirit releases or something like that, you know?
Yeah, the green fart cloud, as everyone was calling it. Black Series of Darth Maul is arriving today. Dude, sick. That's gonna be nice. I got to go pick up my Quinlan or Black Series. Hasbro was trying to hit me with like $11 shipping. I said, no shot.
I have 2 in my collection, but the one that I snagged real quick was the
Oh yes, dude.
the Darth Vader duel, bro. Heater.
That is so good. Such a good one.
Anyways, that made me laugh. Yeah, dude.
The Essence of Savage by Dior. I love it. Isn't it a different belt on the person that cuts Maul in half? See, the only thing that stood out to me was the shoulder pads. I think that is Maroc.
Could it be like a universal type of armoring though, you know, for some of these dudes?
It could be. Very
Like
well
we
could
could
be.
it could be like a soldier or something. I don't know. Because we're gonna see all different types of like security forces and like, you know, gang affiliated troops and things like that.
Slow-mo. That's such a cool ending. Yeah. Wow.
Hyped.
I need more. Now. Give it now.
Do you think we'll get another trailer or no?
You know, I think what they're gonna do is drop like the first 2 minutes of the episode on YouTube. That way we can see it and we know exactly what we're getting into.
Yeah. I'm with you. They love to do that semi-spoiler stuff.
Yeah.
It's like make sure to catch this Thursday. Good, man. How are you?
Probably like the week before. It's like, yeah, we're locked in. Come check out the first 2 minutes and you'll see what happens.
Shark Lord.
May the sharks be with you. Maul Shark Lord. Yeah. Dude, yeah. I think that's what's gonna happen, bros. Marat gets wiped by Maul. He's like, oh, I have use for you. Let me get you worked on by the Night Sisters.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna use you as a pawn.
I'm standing by that until I'm wrong, and then we'll own that. But
yeah.
Nimble.
What's up, Nimble? Nimble saucepan. Saucepan. But yeah, dude, absolutely based for Maul Shadow Lord. Make sure you guys like the stream. Go ahead and hit that like button. It takes 2 seconds. I promise. Just scroll down, hit the like button. Yeah. So,
all the homies like the stream.
Yeah, you know, if you're a homie, you would like the stream. You know, it's just like, come on, what are you doing? But yeah, so guys, what are we thinking? Maul Shadow Lord, let us know. Please let us know. I think that's where we end off this week.
Yeah.
Right there.
If you guys have anything, you know, make sure to keep it in the comments after the video. We'll come back. We'll talk about it next week. But nah, man, that was good.
Nimble sauce pants. Did you mean to throw the T in there, bro?
Sponge boy me, Bob.
Oh my god. Nimble sauce pants. I'm a DM saucepans on Instagram. Every time he hits me up, every time I hit him up, I'm gonna be like, "What's up, sauce pants?"
That's like the Tony Stank. It's like, thank you, I needed that.
Literally, bro. Nimble sauce pants, love it. But yeah, so there is a possibility. The next 2 Sundays we won't be live at our normal time, but we are gonna try to either do a late night stream. Either late on that Sunday, or what we'll do is try to find a time maybe during the week sometime, maybe Saturday night. Who knows? We'll try to figure something out. So just stay tuned with that. We'll post on socials, let you guys know what's going on. But yeah, you know, we're busy dudes in the galaxy. We got some stuff to do. So just stay tuned, and yeah, we'll definitely be with y'all again. So with all that being said, John, you got anything to say to the people?
Nah, man. Happy Sunday to everybody, man. Another day we're here. We appreciate y'all for being here. It's awesome to see the same group come in and, you know, like we have tons of chat going on. So, we don't have just us talking to each other. It's everyone engaging, and it's a good group, man. So I appreciate you, dude. It's not ever often we say thank you. So it's like a quick thank you. Got to do it every Sunday.
Yeah, we love you guys. This is I mean, like you said, got the same group of people, and then also, got some new faces in here. We got Limitless Nerd, and also, of course, Star Wars Jedi Chat popping in as well. So we appreciate you guys all chiming in. That's what makes the live stream fun, is getting everyone together and talking. Because John and I can put our heads together and come up with some stuff, but you guys in the chat, whether you're talking about Maul, Shadow Lord, or Nimble Sauce Pants, I mean, that's what
Or
happens.
Shart Lord.
Yeah, Maul, Shart Lord. I mean, all those things. So
Get it trending, dog.
yeah, we appreciate everybody chiming out. But yeah, we'll have some clips coming out this week, so stay tuned. Be sure to go follow John on Instagram, subscribe to him on YouTube. He just hit 50 subs, so now he can go live at any time. So be sure to check him
Shout
out.
out YouTube.
Yeah, shout out YouTube, shout out the people. And we should be super close to 900 subscribers on my end too. So make sure you guys,
awesome, man.
aren't subscribed already, just hit the button. Just
Get
hit
it
the
pumping.
button.
Get it pumping.
Yeah. And also, we are currently orchestrating a live stream for the Saber Company, formerly known as Saber Theory. So we will be doing some stuff with them and talking about some lightsabers, and of course, probably within the next month or two, definitely before Mandalorian and Grogu, John and I will be doing a lightsaber giveaway. On top of, if we hit 1,000 subscribers before the Mandalorian and Grogu, we're going to go ahead and hit another lightsaber giveaway as well. So just stay tuned for that. Something to keep in mind, and we'll probably announce the winner on a live stream. That'd be dope.
Oh yeah. We'll do it on a Sunday, most likely.
Yeah, so make sure you guys stay tuned for all that. I mean, that's definitely coming up in no time. It's already March, so happy March to everybody, and yeah, happy Sunday, everybody. We'll see y'all in the next one. Thank you, everyone, for chiming out, and yeah, stay tuned.
Appreciate y'all, guys.
Deuces.